Hi everyone, welcome to Lift Big. My name is Ashin. A lot of you know that as you get stronger, you have to put in more effort towards training. Disregarding the fact that you'll be counting progress in terms of ounces and not pounds, you're going to end up spending more time in the gym training. So, for example, those of you who are say squatting right now 275 for 3 sets of 5, if that's what your workout looks like, you may take 45 minutes with your mobility drills, starting with the bar, then taking 135, 185, 225, 255, and then doing your 3 big sets with 275. However, as you grow from say 275 to the 300s, and you're doing 300s for reps and for volume, and that's your workout, your work sets, that means you're going to be doing more warm-ups. So your training time for squats is going to go from 45 minutes, it's going to increase. So for those of us who aren't doing this competitively, who have other careers, we will have to allocate more time for training. Additionally, if let's say that you're doing 10 different exercises on squat day, as you get stronger, you can't do all those 10 exercises because you'll be diluting your training effect, plus you just won't be able to, time-wise and also energy-wise. So you'll have to cut down. And you'll have to start weighing the pros and cons of each exercise, thinking about training effect and training effort that you're putting in. And this is a realistic way to look at it. So it's okay if you're just deadlifting 135 or 185 or 225, and you have say deadlifts and then front squats and blah blah blah. You got a whole bunch of exercises thrown in there. You can have like deadlifts, rows, pull-ups, lat pull downs, etc. This is fine for now, but as you get stronger and as your weights increase, as your ability to lift increases, as you grow as a trainee, as a strength trainee, you will need to start cutting down exercises and just sticking to the basics. So you'd rather do 3 exercises, with the first one being a main lift and then the other 2 being other essential exercises, like for example deadlifts followed by step ups and face pulls or rows. If you do something like this, you would rather prefer keeping your list of exercises small and then building on volume for each one of them. So you start small and then you add in, and at some point you might even throw in more exercises, but then you have to be willing to cut out those exercises from time to time and go back to basics, go back to your fundamentals. So what I'm trying to get at is that your 255 bench press will become easier once you graduate to 285, but the road from 225 to 285 is not going to be as easy as say 135 to 185. You're going to have to put in more and more effort. You're going to have to be prepared for that. Your attitude will have to reflect that. You'll have to just accept these things. These are realistic expectations to have. Your workouts will become more difficult, and that's fine. That's the fun aspect of this. You're going to be lifting more weights, so you're getting stronger. So you're not going to be playing around with say 225. You'll be playing around with say 300 or more or 400 later on down the line. So that's what you should be looking forward to, results. And you should be prepared that okay, I'm gonna have to put in more work as I want to get stronger, so I'll have to allocate enough time. That's the purpose of this video podcast. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot.